Three, two, one. Hit the red button. We're live. Part two of Build the Sanctum Sanctorum. A lot of people building this. What's up,
Yeah,
Iceberg? How you feeling today?
a little bit better than yesterday. A little bit better.
We're both drinking a little warm beverage, and I'm definitely more awake than yesterday.
Did you have your Snickers today?
Right. I could have
Don't
used
turn
this.
into an old lady, man. Don't turn into an old lady.
Oh man. Yeah, I had a good day. I was at the museum again, and what did I do Lego wise? Not much. I just kind of kept things lively at the front desk. So
Okay.
they added another state fair. So Roger is a collaboration, that state fair thing.
Okay.
He built a mini donut stand. So I posted a bunch of videos, like the thing is done, and then I show up today and there's a mini donut stand. Completely new thing.
Dang.
But that's a staple carnival food.
Okay.
Gotta have mini donuts. Somebody told them you have to have mini donuts, so it was spoken into design.
Okay. It's funny. Like I think, I guess is the time of year, I should say, because here in Maryland they have a state fair. Now, what they used to do here was actually hold that state fair for like it used to be ran for like 2 straight weeks, nonstop.
Yeah.
So now what they did was they decided to hold it for 3 weekends in a row. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah, ours started last Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Goes through this, and then it always ends on Labor Day. That's it. So
Okay.
bag 6, and I got stickers right away.
Okay.
Where are you at on the Sanctum?
I told you I couldn't stop, man. I'm like on bag 10.
Oh,
I couldn't stop. It's a lot of good parts. There's a lot of good stuff up in here, bro.
Yeah, I saw you checked into Hoosier.
Yeah. I checked them out for a little bit, man, and I was gonna jump in, then the conversation got weird. So I was like, yeah, let me not.
Just say hi, and I didn't even check in. I was like, I'm on my way out, going to bed.
Yeah. So you didn't even get to read your $1 million comic book, right?
And not yet. I don't know if I'm gonna crack the seal on that one.
No, don't do it, dude. No, don't do it.
You know, they have digital comics, so I think it's weird. You can collect the comic, and then you could probably go buy the digital comic for $1 or something, and then be able to read that issue and more, probably. Yeah. Have you tried digital comics?
No, but you know what? I think at one point I did. What was it called? IDW, what's that?
Okay.
Some type of app you can download the comics. But I think I'm gonna give it a go this time. Save some space. Yeah, it's not really the real thing, but save some space. At least I catch up on the stories and the graphics.
Lego dude in the house, aka Ivan. Arroyo. What's happening, Ivan? We're doing the Sanctum Part 2. Mel's a lot further than me. I got to bag 6. I finished bag 5 this morning. Went to the museum, did my thing, and here we go again. I'm excited to finish it and put it next to my custom Sanctum.
Yeah.
See how it measures up.
So does this like sparks any interest for you to actually go back and rewatch this installment?
That's not yet, but because it's a weird set where they're half of it's the Infinity Saga.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it's covering like several different movies.
It's right on the box. I don't know if I can get it to show up, but it says Infinity Saga on this side, on the front side, and then on the back side, it's the Multiverse of Madness. So that's the Multiverse Saga. So it's kind of a two in one kit because they won't. I don't know. They'll probably do it. Who knows? They'll probably do another one at the rate they're putting out sets. But so the Easter eggs I'm finding in here are, we got Ebony Maw, we got the Tesseract.
Right. You got the Tesseract, and what was the Yellowstone called?
I think when I get to the Yellowstone,
the Yellow Infinity Stone, because it's in there.
The Mind Gem.
Yeah, it's in here.
It's not green. The time. It's yellow. Well, it would make sense to have the time gem in there. Maybe it's a off yellow.
Maybe it is a time gem. Maybe. Yeah. It's green.
Is it green? It's like light green, maybe.
Fake news.
Yeah, he's got the time stone in his Eye of Agamotto, and I like the Doctor Strange stuff. It's weird, like part 1 movie and part 2 movie they're not really back-to-back watches.
Yeah.
There's a lot in between that happen.
Yeah, like, people disappear.
Yeah, right? Yeah, the first one, he's like his origin story, basically. He's got his origin story in the first one. And he's fighting off that one guy. The book is in here. So, yeah, that book, you put the 3 stickers on that book.
Yeah.
And they chain that up. So actually putting that little scene in there, I'm glad they did that with Lego chaining the book up, and it's kind of locked down. It was interesting to see that little corner of the build.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
That kind of made me want to watch that part. What about you? You think you're gonna rewatch it after?
Yeah, I think I'll rewatch it. I think I will. Yeah.
I guess I haven't gone back and watched that one for a while. So
yeah, I think both. I think that Spider-Man and complements this movie too. So
yeah, you almost want to watch No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness back to back. Those are 2 back to back movies.
A little slide action. A little slide. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
What's Ivan doing? Ivan's thinking about taking apart Lego sets and making mocks out of them. That's exactly what you should do.
Yeah, man. What they're for, man.
You have to bite the bullet, take the set off the shelf, piece it out, and make something new. When I put these sets together, it's like practice and gaining some skills to be a mock person. So you're like, oh, how do they? Let's see. Well, once I finish this technique, it's not a very difficult technique, but I don't know if they do it on many other sets. About to finish putting that piece together here. Here's that little piece of the brick wall, You learn how to do that. It's a simple technique, but it works, right? And you take this one apart and put it on some other mock. So you got to make 2 of these, and then it goes in between the windows.
Oh man. Woo. See here. Yeah, man. Relief, man. Relief. That's the sign of relief.
Yeah, I hear you. I could use another day off though.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad. I gotta go back. But I mean, I had some time off, so I can't complain. I just wish I utilized my time with building more sets, more Lego sets. But I was too sick to move. Cause you want to spread all your germs on your good stuff. You know that's unfair. You know, Lego don't sign up to be germy.
Man, you popping the glass on these windows? They're really
Yeah, you got to be very careful. I noticed that too. To tell you that. Yeah,
like
it's a
really
tight
tough.
You might mess around and actually either break a frame
Wow.
or the glass. Because I think I stretched one of the frames. I think it was probably pretty close.
It's usually not that tight to snap that in.
Yeah.
Yeah, making sure I get that little knob in there and then pop it in.
Mm-hmm.
The window technique's nice with the little guardrail.
Yeah. No, not the sticker. Put the sticker on wrong. Oh, come on, you.
Yeah, what do you think of all the stickers?
Too many. Too many.
Yeah.
You probably say, "Hey, look, we ain't never gonna make them happy."
Right. I like some. I don't mind putting them on, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you're not gonna keep it, then it's like,
Oh, I love this door trick. You're gonna love it.
so did you open more figs? What kind of figs do we get?
You get.
Working my way into bag 10 tonight.
I had an Iron Man. I think it was a Spider Man.
Nice.
So we got some hero guys coming through.
Yeah, this is like phase one stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get to the evil Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
See what those guys are.
Evil Strange. I think I have Evil Strange around here somewhere. He's probably floating all the way up there. Let's see.
Sometimes I buy custom characters of guys like that, and
Uh-huh.
kind of glad I held off because this is a real Lego, and they made 3 different versions of Doctor Strange in here.
Yeah. I think and that's good though, you know, keep up with the aftermarket because the aftermarket is killing your money. Like we want those new characters, you know, you want them. Sometimes you know you can't get them in the main market.
We got a David Kraus checking in. Hey. And Ivan's asking Mel, did you put the Sanctum on a Mills plate?
I did, friend. I did. Yep. The Sanctum is on the Mills plate because my whole entire Marvel City is on the Mills. Now this Mills is just it's the base plate, brick, and a plate. That's it. You know, that's as far
Okay.
up as it's gonna go. That was it.
Yeah, I know Troy had us do double bricks when
Yeah.
we were doing like the Spider-Verse stuff. So I have the double brick stuff, and I have stuff not on Mills, and
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's for me it's just easier to move stuff out. Like now, I I was able to kind of clear a lot of the walkway, and what I'll probably do is what I don't sort, I'll probably just put it back in the tote, put it back in the shed somewhere until later. But you know, I was able to actually move the stuff on my tables out so I can actually because I'm probably going to add more tables to my layout. So I
Oh
can
yeah.
move down. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your little short video short today. Some of your modulars on the shelves. That was cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. A lot of ladies on the shelf, bro. A lot of ladies. You know, you love them, and then eventually you got to put them back on the shelf, friend. Yeah, man. That was funny. That's what happens when you're in the house for a whole week and sick. Nothing else to do.
Six.
Oh man, this bookcase, man. You know, I do like that. Every time they come out with the Sanctum, they kind of the features get a little bit better, just a little bit better. Like this bookcase is very awesome.
Okay. I like the
You got
clock. The clock was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the staircase is okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's too square, right? It's got to be that fancy.
Mm-hmm.
They did a little, like they did a little half jumper at the end to kind of make it wider at just at the end, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that could be improved.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely boxy, like a boxy staircase.
Yeah, I bet the furniture. That's what I like to build these sets. Is I'll take the bookcases and the
Mm-hmm.
clocks, and I'll build my own building, but I'll use some of that interior stuff.
Yeah. Nice. You know, and I was a little bit mad, man, but I ain't mad no more. I'm glad I made this buy because this actually is gonna save me a lot more room, on my table because my other Sanctum's on a 48 by 48 base plate versus this one's a 32 by 32, and you still get the visual effect, just minus the space. You know what I mean? Like it's not as big.
Dusty checking in, and he's out. Phone dying, can't stay long.
Dusty,
What's up,
go to
Dusty?
7-Eleven and get a charger, Dusty.
He's
No,
got to hit that like button.
right.
I was kind of pleasantly surprised. The first video, spur of the moment, got a few views already. So
Yeah, man.
appreciate people on the rewatch, and if you're rewatching, you can still hit that thumbs up.
All right, we can learn about more of Jesse's outlandish purchases. Not only he done bought a 90, and he can follow up with a 50. You're like, oh my God.
Yeah, 90 was the high dollar.
You need to don't ever take a trip down Vegas, friend. Don't
Oh.
ever. You're gonna be in bad shape.
Well, I mean, Vegas is something else, but
Right.
like you were inviting me to the Comic-Con, and I'm like, I don't know if my wallet. I might have to leave my wallet at home.
Bro, you ain't got to worry about a room. I got a room, dude.
Yeah.
You good.
Yeah, but look at the kind of comics I'm like. I had a pretty low bar before.
Uh-huh.
I was retro buying. So anything with Lego on the cover, I would spend an extra $10. If it was a $5 comic, I might spend 15.
Okay.
And maybe up to 20 to get a Lego variant cover. And I got quite a few Lego variant covers in the collection.
Mm-hmm.
Say Stud Sidious is here. What's up? Good boys. I am talking comics.
Yeah, man.
So, and then the other thing I was, retro collecting comic book wise was just hip hop covers. They had a bunch of hip hop variant covers, and I had a few. And then I would, so they were hard to collect because I never knew when they came out.
Okay.
And they had album cover, hip hop covers mixed with comic book characters.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a few of those, and that's pretty much where I was drawing the line as far as going back and buying anything that was older than newsstand.
Yeah.
And then Larry invited me to an auction.
Yeah, man. You got man. Where is Larry, man? He home by now. Come on,
Yeah,
Larry.
I asked him.
Uh-huh.
I asked him if he could stream, and he's like, not sure if he'll be home by then. He said, so he's traveling from Utah to Denver.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I when I talked to him, he's like, so much swag.
Yeah, yeah. I believe it.
Handing out sets at the closing ceremonies there. Woo. If you ever get a chance to go to Brick Slopes in Utah, you will not go home empty-handed.
Yeah, man. That dude, he definitely, he about that party, man. You're gonna definitely have a good time, man. You're gonna have a good time, man. You at least gonna have if your bag is full, you had a good time. And so, with Cody, your bag, he gonna make sure your bag is full.
Yep.
Maybe I'll make it there next year. Just too many on the list for me this year, so I had to that one I had to miss this year.
Yeah, that's another one. Well, I'm kind of shooting for two, to be Chicago and Virginia next year, and there's there's other shows I'd like to definitely go back to Brick Slopes.
Yeah.
I think I'll pass on Cascade, although John was like, hey, are you going again? Because I'm thinking about taking the train again. I was like, wow.
You glutton for punishment, huh? John with a second round.
John, yeah, I mean, it was a unique way to travel.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I need to do that again.
Balboa, baby. He ready to go again.
All about that train.
That's something. Yeah, man. That'd be exciting, man. So that'll come around. But here's the thing with that is that the Bricks Cascade has moved their date, so it's a little bit later in the year.
Okay.
It's I think like more towards the summer, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be good because I liked that.
I liked that first was it March, right? It was like March.
Yeah, March early.
Yeah.
One of the first shows.
Yeah. And it was a little bit brisk. Importantly. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. It was okay.
I was wearing shorts out there. Yeah, it was nice for me.
Yeah, it was brisk, but it wasn't, hot time in the city. A lot of stickers in this one on these books.
Yeah, I don't mind putting it on little details like books and the clock or whatever. All these little pictures on the wall.
Right.
It's just a tile. But some of the big panels, like a whole wall is covered with stickers. I think they're like the teleportation scenes where they've got the desert and
yeah, it's a reason behind that. So just keep building. That is, you'll appreciate it after you build the book set. Trust me.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, fortunately, I'm not trying to stockpile, so panels like that. Got a pretty decent tub of those. Some have stickers, some don't.
I got you, man. I wanna try to buy something that I normally don't buy at a convention. So I'll probably try to do it in PA. what I'll probably do, friend, is I'll probably try to, maybe if y'all streaming on Friday night, I could probably just be the correspondent and do a walk around. But I'll probably try to buy something and do a fun segment, something different.
Okay.
See if I can maybe haggle somebody. Maybe piss them off and then just buy the shit anyway.
Yeah, that'd be great. Oh boy, a 1x1 tile sticker.
Macro bricks. Yeah, good luck peeling that out.
I'm using the brick separator technique where you put the sticker on the brick separator, and then instead of using your finger, and that's working a lot better. What's up, Macro? Yeah, we live and in color. Just following my instructions, building the Sanctum.
Working that
gold. Sanctum. Gold. What you guys up to over there?
Oh man. Yeah, boy. Oh no, they probably. I'm looking at this box, man. They probably could have. I think we gotta beautify these trees, man. They look so simple, bro.
The trees.
Yeah. Just make
a little bit more. This set is not impressing me too much.
Yeah. That's how that happens. Okay. I feel like I'm you know what? They used to make a toy that was like that. You open it, it was one way. You close the door and you open it, and you could change the image of it.
Yeah. All right, I got.
Let's see what we got here.
There's could be another 6.
No.
Oh, on this corner. The corner that I don't like. The corner with the missing corner. Why did they shave this thing off? I don't know. Like, they show the movie. I'll go back to the movie photo they have in the instructions. I know there's a building right next to this one, but it still has that diagonal corner on all 4 corners. I don't know why they're cheating like that.
Yeah.
I guess so you can put it next to another modular. Otherwise, it would be a standalone building instead of a modular.
It wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be as. But yeah, I can see that.
You still have all the windows, but it's supposed to like do another diagonal, and they just don't include that. I think that's somebody's gonna if nobody's done that in the next couple of weeks.
You get to it, bro.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna do that when I do my version of the Sanctum, because I like the standalone Sanctum that's not part of the city infrastructure.
Yeah.
Out of the comics, that was the image I used on the last thumbnail, was the one straight out of the comics that inspired me to do the one I mocked up. So when I'm done with this one, I'll put this next to the one I did, comic book version Sanctum, and definitely point out all the differences.
Let's do comparison, right? Yeah.
See if I can merge a few of the techniques. Here comes bag 7 and Tony Stark.
Tony Stark! Right here, friend. here.
It's Game of Thrones night too, so
Oh yeah, it is.
at some point, whenever I'm done with the stream, I will be going straight to HBO and watching some Game of Thrones.
Same here, friend. I'll check it out. That way we have a good chat. You know. I am a lot bit under the weather, studs. I'm a lot bit of under the weather, friend. It's been a long week that way, friend. Not funny. I think the older you get, the longer it takes to put a cold away. So, this one was lingering for a while, bro.
Yeah. That's. I hope the worst is behind you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I wonder if this Iron Man's any different. You know, sometimes they look the same.
Okay.
And then somebody will post, you know, this one versus this one is just a little different.
Uh-huh.
Making it a unique minifigure every time. So, but there's a lot of I think the leaks. There's some leaked info for Marvel sets coming out. Just price tags and titles, but no images.
Mm-hmm.
Just leaked info, and Black Panther's getting some sets. I think Black Panther's getting a UCS, like a $500 set.
Yeah.
So I don't know what ship it might be, or if it was going to be a ship and a structure at that price point.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? I mean, the new movie's coming out, so I gotta think Wakanda Forever will have a decent sized Lego set instead of it being from the first one.
Yeah, that's tough, man. Because you think you know, but you never really know. Like,
That's
you be speculating.
Oh my gosh.
You'd be speculating, and you thinking. I heard somebody say, "Oh, it's attributed to Chadwick Boseman, and it's going to be his starship." Well, why? Because in his movie, he drew something else. He drove something else. He didn't drive that in his movie. So, like, it's just I don't know, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Marvel, the Black Panther property.
Yeah, I don't know which movie. I mean, I don't know which starship is going to be, man. Because the more iconic one in the movie was the one that was like had the hover rings underneath it. So. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I feel like I missed a piece somewhere.
Well, that might be all right because they are just going back and redoing sets and whatnot. So maybe just one last Chadwick Boseman version of his ship from the first movie.
There it is. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it might be that it might be. It's a possibility. Now,
like I was saying yesterday on the stream,
I
might take a sidestep from all these Marvel sets, and so it might be a good Before I was still collecting, I didn't have such and such characters, so the set would come out. It was a must buy because I didn't have Black Panther or Killmonger or whatever.
Right.
Now I have all that stuff, so I don't know that if it was a Black Panther Killmonger set, whether I would get that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited for the movie to come out. Because you wonder. There's so much speculation after the death. So much. Oh, they're gonna go this way. They're gonna go that way. What's the proper way? No, you recast. You don't recast. And I can tell you that Stan Lee will tell you that the show must still go on.
Yeah.
As much as you love, the actors that play these heroes, the show must still go on. The show makes money. The show entertains people. So if you stop the show, somebody out of business, right? And so I think that you just got to find. I hope they find a creative way of telling this story, because I want to tell you the way they got the queen up there screaming. It sounds like she done lost her daughter too.
Ooh. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like when watching the trailer. Watching the trailer, it sounded that way to me.
What's up, Chef T? I am putting the Sanctum together with Mel, and we're talking about Black Panther right now. Speculation, just a little spoiler talk.
Yeah.
What are you guys building out there? I saw Macro, and he showed like his whole like medieval stuff. One of his posts looked epic, man. Stud Sidious, I haven't seen what he's been up to lately. He had some good Star Wars builds, some Cantina stuff back in the day. And Chef T, we met Chef T and Macro out in Chicago. So
Chef T came down to Virginia too, man.
Oh, nice.
He was out there stirring up stuff with Jim Fick. Jim had Jim. He's a big lover of classic space, so everything has to be original, right?
Yeah.
Space you don't add the newer stuff to the classic stuff. Then it ain't classic anymore, it's just space. And so he had this little tiny beacon light, and they were asking me, could I see his little light from my table? I said, no, but I can see my building from Fick's table. Because my building was all lit up. So I was like, I can see my building from Fick's table. Turn the lights out, you can barely see anything on Fick's table, but you can see that building.
Atlantis vibes, yeah. We're gonna get some Namor. That's right, Stud Sidious. Chef T's turning Sesame Street into a modular. That's a good idea because they do the half building.
You know what?
And it's a good set with just like a brownstone city building. It's a nice little set. So good luck with that. I had the Sesame Street. I made it twice as big, but I did not enclose it in the back. So I had other buildings to enclose it, and now it's kind of lost that look. But
I got the Evil Strange. What?
Yeah. Good luck to you on that one. Dave Kraus is picking up the red pickup, building the red pickup. Nice.
Okay.
Half blades.
Oh, you skipping out, man. You ain't got no music going on. What the hell going on?
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
I thought I had my stuff together. Let's do some lo-fi.
Turn down a little bit.
Yep. It starts at 50. Wow, that's pretty high.
Oh, the Evil Strange got the third eye, son. What? He need a cape.
Yes. That's what that's why this set is awesome. Because it's got original Lego official Doctor Strange third eye and the evil, and there's like 3 versions of them here. So it's gonna be. So you're on bag 11. That's where that one is.
Put your hands down.
Yeah, put something behind that. Let's see that. Make a little habitat. Put something. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, the third and a Lego version of that third eye. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. That's a good look. His hair kind of comes down a little too far.
Yeah, it covers up the third eye a bit. Give him the John Travolta look.
Right. Yeah, that's all you need. I bet you if they got it really centered well with the like.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's like a triangulation of the eyes there. All right. Whoa! I missed this. Let's see. It's Vampire Blood Bank Modular. Wow, and some Nintendo mods. Okay, I think I remember seeing some vampire stuff. From Stud Sidious. Chef will put some IG pics up when he's doing his Sesame Street.
Cool.
And yeah, I just I don't know if I'm paying attention to the posts as much as, or haven't seen much lately, but we all got, stuff we're juggling. Cool. Let's see here. Now I want to watch that movie. So now I want to watch the multi.
You want to say that? You was
talking about that third eye, and bam, when that pops out at the end, it's like,
like it hurt, baby. So if he's got the third eye, that gives him more wisdom, right?
Well, like perception or perception, I would say.
Yeah.
It's like an intelligence thing where
you can see when somebody lying through the third eye.
Right. You can't.
That bitch is bluffing. Get him out of here.
Sees all, knows all.
Right.
That'll be interesting, and how they use that into the dark dimension with.
Just don't let her wait 5 years, man. You're losing actors. Waiting all that wait. People getting old. They got my man Hugh Jackman just waiting. He's good for another Wolverine appearance.
Man, I don't know. I think maybe they'll do a Secret Wars appearance, but that'll be a ways.
Mm-hmm.
This doesn't look like.
So I have a friend, a lug member, that is actually going to build the Avengers compound, the grassy layout, not the buildings, just the layout.
Yeah. Okay. Complex.
Yeah. And I just have to make the building installed. So that's doable. So I'm trying to acquire enough, I guess, white brick and slopes. I think I got slopes, but just enough white brick to do it. Once I get it, that's gonna be like a weekend press out. This is just that the other building is kind of like a garage, so it's like a straight building.
Never enough parts.
Right.
Understand.
You know what I got on pause?
What's that?
Mandalorian season 1. I was gonna rewatch it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Watch it.
Mando.
From the first one. First episode.
That's good stuff.
Where's that cup?
Did you start watching it, or did you just...
No, I didn't start yet.
Where does this go?
Turn this thing this way. Oh boy. Oh, we're getting down to the gritty.
Oh, that's the door. Brick built door. That's kind of
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciated that too. The doors, yeah, the doors.
So you can have a double door open and it not be too big.
Right.
That's how Lego scrunches things down. 2 studs on both sides. That's big enough. I mean, their feet are on, 2 wide, so that's all you really need. Can't get their arms through that door, but if you have a double door, then it makes sense. Stud City, so hit up the Philly show.
Philly. You going to Philly?
Thick, yeah.
All right, stud. I will be in the building. I will be in the building, friend.
Yeah, I want to get to a brick fair. So that's why I was targeting Virginia, but now he's doing Philly. So
yeah, he'll come back to Virginia. So and then actually he's doing.
Well, you'll have to let me know if Philly is a good turnout. I could have options to go to one or the other.
Yeah.
I kind of like spacing them out a little more. So
yeah, I think
if I wait, I don't know. I could do Philly instead of Virginia. We'll have to see how that one goes, and if he plans on doing it. He's jumping around from city to city. It might be Philly might be a city where he's not doing it every year, but every other year.
Yeah, he's trying to have it. Yeah, he's just but he's just trying to test it out and see if it's worth doing, because he dropped Alabama, so Alabama wasn't feasible. Just he wasn't making the audience.
It's gonna be some sore pig bucket nation folks.
Yeah, they're a little bit tight. They are. You know where they're going? Chicago.
Yeah, they're all coming to Chicago. And, drop the show. They're all going to Brick World instead of Brick Fair.
Yep.
That means Chicago is going to be bananas next year.
Yeah, it will be.
If Hoosier and Rick Smith and all that crew come up, then that'll be a good time. Haley.
Yeah, imagine all of them will be in that lobby of that hotel, bro. Nobody's sleeping, bro. Nobody.
There'll be a lot of woos going on.
Yeah, man.
All right, so here's the corner piece. Very interesting technique. Now that I'm putting this together, I got to think twice about whether I'm going to repeat this technique. But
yeah,
I kind of like it because it looked more complex than that. I mean, this is different.
But the doors,
the corner, the diagonal corner.
Yeah.
Putting the slope pieces on. Okay, looks like I'm going to build a chair next. I think I've built a chair like this in the other Sanctum.
Yeah, that green one. Yeah, that green one. Yeah. Yeah.
I want to say, because I just took this one apart and then rebuilt it with some different windows. I'm like, this is just like the one in the other set.
Yeah.
I guess that makes some sense. Oh, we got a cheap ass brakes in the house.
Cheap ass bricks, yo, cheap.
Come on, Iceberg.
I am going to Philly, bro. Going to Philly. Can't wait to get there, bro.
Yeah, looks like you're guys will meet up in Philly. That'll be a good time.
Yeah, man.
Cheap ass asking about She-Hulk. So I like it because it's different, and there are some problems with that origin story a little bit.
Yeah.
Just dripping blood. You gotta, like, when I say it out loud, and the gamma radiation, I think it just went too fast. Very divisive for the storyline to just drip some blood and then she turns into She-Hulk. So for me, that was like way too easy of a shortcut for them to show that transformation. But they snuck it in there, and they got Bruce, Banner in there, and then he's off to space, which is crazy. So, like, I like that.
It has to be her show, because if he keep popping around, then it's not really her show.
Yeah.
So I think he's going, and that's it. You won't see him no more, because I'm sure they had to pay him a lot of money just for that.
Right. Well, he's got to go do his own story. So it makes sense for the She-Hulk plot to move on and not have Banner there to rely on, have her, she got her start. She had that origin story. They did some training. She's got her own style, and I'm good with it. It was funny. I like the fourth wall breaking. Let's see here. Yeah, there was an Ally McBeal reference, another popular female lawyer show, right? With List of Flockhart. She should have made a cameo. I don't know. She's married to Harrison Ford now, I think, and yeah, List of Flockhart and Harrison Ford, aren't they hooked up?
Oh, wow.
She hasn't done much since Ally McBeal, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Stud Sidious, it was a bit rushed on that backstory, but, they got to get to the guts of the lawyer show. I did like how they started it. She talked to the camera, and then they did the flashback, and then, here we are. And it was a bit rushed, but what are these guys?
That's a good question right there. That's a good question.
Hold on. Stud says, I would love Mr. Fix to show when the Grey Hulk was a mobster. I don't know if they're going to go that direction. They sent him off to Sakaar in space, which means maybe he had a kid out there, and the son of Hulk, Scar, is going to be something before Grey Hulk. All the Grey Hulk stuff came around. Man, there's a lot they could do with the Hulk.
Abomination. Yeah.
Okay. Also, you think Abomination was talking? Oh, it's 7 Pound Pals. Yeah. Why don't you elaborate on that, Mel? You got any answers with the Thunderbolts and who Tim Roth's character was pen paling in prison?
Enlighten me, man. Enlighten me. You gotta enlighten me, bro. Enlighten me.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Well, one person for sure, he was talking to Wong, because Wong breaks him out and they do that death match.
Right.
for Shang-Chi or whatever that was. And man, I forgot that was Shang-Chi. So I have to watch Shang-Chi and She-Hulk, and it'd be interesting where this timeline is. But the other pen pals, and then like it's weird because they have this prison, the DODC, the Department of Damage Control,
Okay.
versus the Thunderbolt Raft. So was he talking to other, U.S. agent and Yelena or Val getting all that going, or was it something else?
He's been busy while he was in there. That's why he chilled out. Like, he in there chilling because he really ain't locked up in there.
Yeah, right. It's going to be funny to see what happens on the next episode, because I got to imagine she goes back to the prison and he's still there and questions, how did you get to Tokyo or wherever, this must have been Hong Kong, or it must have been Hong Kong, right? Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Actor from Abominate. Yeah, Tim Roth got a little older. But he did an excellent job. I've always loved him since Pulp Fiction. Boy, that guy is good. Thunderbolt is, so they announced Thunderbolt's cheap ass end of phase 5.
Okay.
Phase 5 is pretty much where we're going into the next year. Each phase seems to be only about a year's time now, which is crazy. 3 or 4 movies and 3 or 4 series shows on Disney Plus. A lot of content. You think Baron Zemo's behind the Thunderbolts? Yeah, that would be awesome.
All right.
That would be awesome.
See Baron going into a club.
Grey Hulk Mr. Fix. So they cast an interesting director that was for Fantastic Four. And he was in the middle of doing like a retro style Star Trek, and Feige nabbed him and says, why don't you do that with the Fantastic Four? So it sounds like the Fantastic Four story might be retro and Star Trek flavor, which kind of makes sense because he's the big science nerdy guy. They could be in space figuring out their thing and then getting their powers in space, or and staying up there maybe from a satellite station. Something crazy. And then the Young Avengers are being teased, but they might twist the Hulkling in if they are doing the Son of Hulk, which the Hulkling isn't related to the Hulk, but they might do a weird twist where the general audience might, I don't know, because we already have Wanda's kids, which grow up to be on Young Avengers too. So
many different ways you can go, man. But I do want to see them bring, like I said before, Daredevil back into the mix, right? Which with this law firm and all that stuff set up, I think this is grounds for them getting ready. He's getting ready to walk through the door. He's getting ready to work through the door. I think Murdoch he's on his way.
Turn the music down just a little bit. Yeah, the actor that played Abomination. Yeah, Reservoir Dogs. Mr. Pink, I think. Or well, no, that was. Anyway, he was in some Quentin Tarantino movies for sure. Tim Roth. Yeah, we get so Thursday. We gotta wait till Thursdays now for Disney Plus shows to come out. I kind of like the I was ready for Wednesday midweek,
Right.
and House of the Dragon episode 2 is on in the background.
Ah,
8 o'clock. We're gonna lose all our viewers.
that's it. Everybody pulling away. I don't
10
blame
million. Can you believe it? 10 million people tuned in to watch that day
you.
one.
Good luck streaming, because you know how that's gonna go. You're gonna be, and it was a lot of people that logged in to stream it. Nothing happened. They were sitting there waiting
For House of the Dragon.
Yeah, House of the Dragon. The joint crashed, bro. It crashed because too many people logged on at the same time.
Oh my gosh! I didn't hear about the problems. I didn't know it was glitchy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably watch that soon. Also,
yeah, man. Yeah,
I might watch 1 and 2 back to back. Just although 1 sets it up, there's like just a little setup, and I'm really curious if Matt Smith's character starts his, like, if they follow him next in this episode, because that was the last thing to see him taking off on his crazy dragon.
Okay.
Mel's right. Yeah, crashed hard. Okay. Yeah, all I heard was 10 million people was the count on day one, and that's pretty amazing. So it's back. The throne is still there, and it's been a few years. People are ready to see it again.
Why do people write stories like that, man? Like, you give me a saga, you end it, and then you turn around and you hit the reset button, and you're telling me some stories that happened before even all that saga began. You got me back on the hook.
Yeah. All right, you guys sidetracked me there with some She-Hulk truck. I can't even finish my green chair. I can't.
You want to talk green? Hey.
Cheap says Lord of the Rings is going to pull more viewers. I'm getting ready for the Lord of the Rings. I started watching The Hobbit again to get used to that lore. It's going to be tough watching both, I think. I kind of wish they were not airing at the same time. But at the same time, it's getting me like deep into medieval. So I'm going to be diving down the medieval castle building Lego trail, following Lord of the Rings, following Game of Thrones, House of D, Hot D. I can't believe that's the initials, and we stuck with it. But Hot D, and then D&D is going to be a cool movie, and I'm jumping down that medieval trail. So I'm going to build the Sanctum. But then mock-wise, you're going to see a lot more castle stuff from me.
Castle stuff. All right. Oh, that's a quick fix.
Oh, Sidious says House of Dragons going to destroy Rings of Power. We'll see. We got to get one more episode. We got to get that initial episode in, man. When I saw the trailers, I was thinking trailer to trailer. It was Ring of Power for me that looked better.
Okay.
Just from the trailer. But then when I watched the first episode of Thrones, that was good, because then you saw them act. Like, you see the face of that the girl that's supposedly, the heir to the throne. She wasn't winning me over in the trailers, but now, like, watching her go through some emotions on screen. It's all money grabs. Cheap ass, keeping it real.
Money grabs. Give me that money.
They got us all hooked, yeah. So Amazon's gonna do good, and I think, yeah, like maybe it's a good thing they're putting both at the same time, because, like I said, I'm already prepared to jump off the deep end into the castle lore.
I see, man. I see. Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep, and the D&D. I'm gonna follow that. Follow the pop culture. I'll give it a year. I'll give it a year or so, and see where the mocks lead me, and maybe come back for Phase stuff. I'll always have Marvel stuff and be watching. I'll need something really inspiring. Like Fantastic Four Baxter building. Like, so when they do Fantastic Four, I've got my version of a Baxter building, but I bet you when I see the new Fantastic Four come out, whatever the MCU version of the Baxter building is, I'll be on that.
Okay, I could do that. You ever played a game? Yeah. What was the game called? Dragon's Lair?
Dragon's Lair, yeah. That'd be a good mock. Make something from Dragon's Lair. That would translate all right.
Dragon's Lair. Yeah, my brother had that game. I think it was on Atari? Commodore?
Might have been. I bet you Sidious now.
Might have been on one of those computer ones. It was on one of those computer ones.
Cheap-ass and Sidious are going down the Wakanda trail. Yeah, it's all right to talk rumors here. I am the spoiler show guy. So when you come to a Jesse's Brick Galaxy stream, be prepared to talk spoilers. It is all good. Cheap ass.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to get tickets to that Wakanda, bro. I'm gonna be front and center, friend. I want to know how it's gonna play out. You hear a lot of speculation. They're gonna bring this person back. They're gonna bring that. Now they're gonna do this. They're gonna do that.
For which one? For Wakanda? Yeah.
Wakanda.
Yeah, I love the Namor angle. I'm really excited for the Atlanteans, and I'm just gonna run with. I'm just gonna go with it. You guys can theorize. Shuri gonna. I don't think Shuri's gonna take the mantle.
No,
I don't think.
I think
M'Baku's the other. Theorize. M'Baku could take the throne. What do you think, Mel? I think there's a third option in there.
Yeah, I think they find. I don't know, man. I think they find Killmonger, and maybe Killmonger has a change of heart somewhere.
They got to revive him. He died in the last one.
Possibly. They probably.
The actor would be great.
Yeah, they probably put the boy on ice, but or like you said, maybe another tribe comes in and they take over. Man, that's probably a possibility. Oh man, this thing went down in the daggone. Come on, man.
Later, Dave.
Yeah, maybe somebody from one of those tribes step up. They got other options. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't think Shuri is it. I think she's too weak.
So in the first Black Panther movie, he had a girlfriend. If they, by the end of the movie, they were cool. The actor dies, but in the movie, they were cool. They could have gotten married.
Possibly.
Between shows here, and they could have her.
Jesse, that is a lot of speculation.
What was her name? Naomi? It wasn't Naomi, or I'll have to look it up. So yeah, the his girlfriend basically, you know, that was checking in on him and giving him crap. She, I would, you know, like if they hooked up again, because it was an ex-flame, and you know he's, you know, his father dies and he's gonna inherit the throne, and they kind of mended their relationship. So I think if you take that into account, I think that's the angle people aren't thinking about, and wouldn't make sense for her to become a Black Panther, female Black Panther, and then Shuri can still be Shuri with the high tech thing, and here we go.
Yo, your boy Cheap Ass is dropping the knowledge.
All right, hold on. So, main villain for Wakanda Forever is gonna end up being Doctor Doom. That's a big spoiler. Woo! It could happen. He's pulling the strings. I'm sure you're right. I am sure you are right, cheap ass. They are going to tease Doctor Doom, pulling some strings.
So it is Doctor Doom. It's fantastic.
Making the Atlanteans fight the Wakandans over the
vibranium, maybe?
Vibranium.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, thanks. And then you know, he, I don't know if he gains. Yeah, it's hard to think of how. We haven't even seen him yet, but he's got an agenda for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure it's like his world is underneath theirs, and he probably was claiming rights to the vibranium.
Oh wow. Could be Atlantean is like in Latvia territory,
mm-hmm.
and he lets them fight the Wakandans for some vibranium, and then he takes it all. You're in my territory.
Yep.
Wow. Buy the Lego Doctor Doom minifig because it will go up in price. So I'll put you on the screen.
True.
That's true. Facts.
Well, what set is he even in? What set is
he in? It was a weird set because it's not like a. Yeah, you guys will have to remind me. I got him so long ago. I was like, "Yep, I want that." I want to say there was probably a helicopter in it or something.
Right. Yeah. One of them. Yeah. About right.
It was just a random Marvel set, not based on a movie, so they could do the Doctor Doom character. It was OG Daily Bugle. Okay.
The OG Daily Bugle. Okay. God, well, that set probably worth a lot.
Janky Bugle set. Yep. I had some dope figs. Yeah, man, that Spider-Man's got all the dope figs and all the Spidey sets. Yeah, I got that Doctor Doom, so I put him usually with I got custom Fantastic Four figs that are still pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they gotta come up with some sort of Fantastic Four stuff soon. So if the new Wakanda set, $500 set comes out, maybe it'll have a Doom. That'd be too much of a spoiler for Lego.
Dr. Doom.
All right, I got to apply some stickers here. Sidious, what's the Solar Dude? You mean Silver Surfer?
Surfer.
That'll be down the line when they get into some Galactus stuff.
Yes.
They need to make one of those official. I think I got a kind of janky silver looking knockoff. It came with the surfboard and everything, so if Lego ain't gonna do it,
Somebody else.
I got my money's worth out of that guy.
Yeah. Some mocks was made.
Later, cheap ass.
All right, cheap.
Thanks for checking in. Blue and yellow suit. Part of that race is Guardians.
Who are we talking about?
I don't know, but the Guardian stuff is crazy. There's gonna be a holiday special, I think, coming up this year. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Uh-huh.
And where's my sticker sheet? Okay. Thor is going to be doing his own thing, and Hulk will be back out there in space. We might see more Hulk in Guardians. I don't know. They got to show more Adam Warlock, right? They kind of left us hanging with Adam Warlock.
Yeah.
And they got the actor ready to go.
Oh man, I love how they constructed this corner, man. This little angled corner.
Are you doing the stone? I'm doing the first floor corner where you got the blocks on the back and then the chair on the other side.
Yeah.
And then I'm about to drop that in, and it just has a one stud connection.
Nice.
Okay.
It's sturdy. Once you put the lid on it, it's sturdy.
It kind of matches up with the other ones pretty good. It's got a good look. Okay, yeah, put this on. I think this is the last bag. I'm only going to get through these pieces here. We got an hour 15, 17 in. Some good discussion.
Yeah, man.
Supernova. Okay. Supernova. Nova. I think it's just Nova. And Nova Core. What? I'll put that on. So, yeah, I'm not paying attention anymore.
Your mind's on that castle, huh?
Yeah, well, Thrones. I think I want to jump in.
Call it. Go watch it, dude.
I want to. Yeah, well, I got like 10 more pieces to put on here. It's taking me 10 minutes to do 10 pieces.
You got the Thrones on the brain. Damn.
That doesn't look like. I'm like one stud. Oh, that's okay. I got plenty of time to watch it. It's only 8 o'clock something. I kind of want to watch both. Watch the first episode and then go right into this new episode. Where was I supposed to put? Okay. Yeah, whenever I start making mistakes and skipping pieces and stuff, it's like, what's going on?
Yeah. You gotta stay focused, man.
We'll get there. Nova, top guy. Yeah, they made a Nova. I think it's an official Lego.
Yeah. Get ready to get your money spent this year, man. Movies and Marvel Lego.
All right, where are all those blue pieces for? Oh, that's for Iron Man shooting around and stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I finished bag 7. I got 2 bags in, and that's gonna be me
All right.
tuning out pretty soon here. So, dang, you're way too far ahead of me. Appreciate you being here, though. It's always a pleasure talking to you, talking Lego, talking superheroes, talking everything.
Yeah.
Thanks, Iceberg.
Yeah, man.
Hope you are on the mend and
Yes.
tip-top shape. Take your vitamins.
Yes, that I need to do, friend.
And thank you, chat, for keeping us entertained. Stud Sidious and Cheap Ass, especially. Good superhero talk with you guys. Dusty, GLS, a couple more checking in early. Dave and Chef T, Macro, and Ivan first in. So thanks, guys. Everybody tuning in on the rewatch. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you like Lego and superheroes, and probably more castle stuff from me. So, all right, Chef T, later, guys. Later, Stud Sidious. Everybody go watch your Game of Thrones and Hot D, and we'll I don't know that we'll break it down because it's the character, man. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it a little bit once we get a little further into the shows, and maybe see you guys next weekend.